Are you experiencing lack of energy, trouble remembering things, a reduced attention span, and/or slowed thinking? As a woman, I say yes to too many things. Think I can juggle everything and pride myself on my multitasking capabilities. Adding in I am a woman and business owner adds a whole new level of doing too much with the same amount of time. When I went from an unfulfilled 40-hour employee to an overworked 80-hour entrepreneur that was also on call 24/7, I would ask myself if I made the right decision. The answer has always been yes, 100%. After 3 years, though, of keeping up those 80-hour weeks, I knew something had to change because I was exhausted, mentally struggling, and having way too many cry sessions. The problem was my brain never stopped chugging because there was always something to do. So I started a simple habit that got me back to my happy place of 8 hours of amazing sleep. And today I am sharing that habit with you. Hey, my name is Sailynn and welcome to the Sailynn Show. I am your fun business coach and I help you as a woman entrepreneur make a ton of money, have a lot of fun, and get things done by implementing sustainable business strategies. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Weekly videos are released every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern, and I don't want you to miss the next one. On average, a woman between the ages of 18 and 64 needs 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Now, that does not mean just lying in bed. That means you're actually sleeping. The problem I was having when I started my first business in 2007 was there was always so much to do, and I would have these genius ideas right as I was laying down to go to bed. Does that sound at all familiar? I would work through it as I was laying there and put together this amazing response, strategy, or proposal. The problem was is my brain wasn't shutting down, which meant my 10 p.m. bedtime was getting later and later and later. Honestly, I have no idea where I learned this habit to fix my problem, but it was so simple, I wish I could take credit for it. So what is the solution? A brain dump. Oh, what? You might be saying? A brain dump. It's a simple technique to help you get everything out of your brain and onto paper so you can give your brain the peace it needs to rest without worrying you'll forget everything by the morning. Think about all the things you could accomplish if you felt better mentally and physically each day. I have been using this for over 10 years, so I know it works. And I was recently reminded how important it is because I worked late last week, crawled into bed physically tired, but my brain was not ready and still chugging. After laying there for 2 hours, I got up, used this technique. I grabbed a pen, wrote down everything I had been thinking about, took a deep breath, asked myself, was there anything else hanging around in that brain of mine? Nope, great. Got back into bed and immediately fell asleep. So let me explain how to use this technique the best way. First, shut off all your devices at least an hour before bedtime. I know that's hard, but it's necessary. Then grab a notebook and pen and write down everything you're thinking about right now. It does not have to be pretty, just write it all down. When you think you got it all down, which should take you no more than 10 to 15 minutes, go do something like your nightly routine and see if anything else pops into your head. If so, go back to your notebook and write it down. When you feel you got it all out and your nighttime routine is done, it's now time to get into bed and relax and sleep peacefully. By getting it all out about an hour before you hit the sack, you're giving your body and brain time to decompress and relax. This way you have a sense of relaxation and peace before getting into bed. Try this technique tonight and let me know in the comments how it works for you. In summary, As a woman entrepreneur, we have a lot going on, and the best way to help our bodies and minds get rid of toxic waste, repair cells, and restore energy is to dump all the thoughts onto paper about an hour before bedtime. Your brain will thank you for implementing this simple but effective technique, and you'll be able to get more done because you'll feel better mentally and physically each day from getting a solid night's sleep. As always, I like to provide you with a resource and tool to help you get better, faster, quicker results. So this week, I invite you to take a free life balance assessment. I have partnered with Ula, the Mind and Body company, to bring you this valuable tool. You can take the free assessment online at www.ulalife.com/freetest/Sailynn. And I've linked it for you in the show notes below. And that's a wrap on this week's episode. I have asked YouTube to recommend another video for you here, but don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you go so you get notified of weekly new episodes. Thanks so much for watching, and remember to live this one life you are given.